Hi guys, Karen here with another video and welcome back to our channel. And as you can tell by the title of the video, I'm going to share with you 8 different cookbooks that I am looking into that I think are probably really great to purchase. I am an avid nonfiction reader. And I think I do like some fiction, but for the most part, it's a nonfiction. Cookbooks are one of the things that I really enjoy. If you don't know, I really enjoy cooking, and I like to learn more about where food comes from, origins, that sort of thing. And so I think using cookbooks helps further knowledge in terms of how a person can incorporate a certain herb or spice into their arsenal of cooking and give you ways and techniques of using it. So I think cookbooks are really handy in that way. Yeah, and so I'm just going to share some with you today, and I hope that you find the video helpful. So let's get into it. The first one is called The Encyclopedia of Spices and Herbs by Padma Lakshmi. This is, Padma is the, what is that? If you've ever seen the Bravo TV show Top Chef, she is one of the hosts and judges on that show. She also is the host for Taste the Nation. This is a comprehensive, kind of like, if you will, encyclopedia of all of the spices and herbs you could ever think of. And she gives you techniques to use those herbs, throughout all global cuisine, so that you're actually kind of, it's like taking a class and understanding not just the basis of where, or origin of where the item came from, but how to incorporate it in your everyday cooking. This book is $29.21 from Amazon. It is hardback. I do believe they have it available in Audible, as well as on the Kindle. And the book is in alphabetical order in terms of herbs and spices. So I think it'll be a fun read. I've been looking for this book, and every time I think I found it, it sells out. So, and it's been out since, I believe, 2018. So once you get your hands on it, please, if you already have it, let me know. Definitely, because anytime it comes to our area, and I'm one of those who like to go into the store and buy it. When it comes to a book, I really don't like delayed gratification. I know that sounds crazy. I kind of want the book right then. So I have been looking for it in stores and waiting for it so that I can go in, purchase it, and leave with it. Number 2 is Whetstone Magazine. This magazine was started by Steven Satterfield. If that name sounds familiar, likely is. He is the person behind the documentary High on the Hog, which has recently been awarded a Peabody Award. This magazine tells the stories of all throughout, the world who cook, and it gives it shows you the nuances of where the foods come from, how the food is cooked in that particular region or area, and how you can also incorporate that food where you live. And it's just an amazing magazine, and currently it's available online through the Whetstone website, or you can go into Barnes and Noble and pick it up. Because they do have it there as well. And or you can go through the Whetstone site and then become a do a monthly subscription, and then you would receive the magazine in the mail. Number 3 is the Afro Vegan. This book is $16, around $16. You can purchase it on Amazon. And what I like about this book is that it talks about food justice and food insecurity depending on where you live in the United States, and how good food should be. It shouldn't be a luxury. And it should be afforded to everyone. And this gentleman shows you how to make wonderful vegan meals with the items that you have, and and transforms them. And he focuses on the flavor of the food, not just putting something together. I think it's a really great read, and I'm looking forward to ordering it. The next one is called the Sioux Chief Indigenous Kitchen Hardcover Cookbook. This one is $28.61. It has 5 stars. It's also available on Kindle, and it won the 2018 James Beard Award. It talks about different indigenous foods in the Montana area, that sort of area, focusing mostly on the Midwest. The writer of this cookbook totally reshapes and restructures the food pyramid and gives you what the Native American food pyramid actually looked like. And he uses those types of foods that are found in nature, and then creates his recipes from there. When I saw this cookbook, I thought I would really enjoy, because there's a lot of people who like to forage for things, and I enjoy hiking. Not so much foraging, but I would like to know, if ever, I needed to know how to identify certain things, what things are edible out in nature. And I believe that this cookbook is one of those things that will not only enhance my cooking skills in the kitchen, but also give me some information on how to identify things that are food substances out in nature as well. The next cookbook is by Samin Nosrat. Is Salt, Fat, Acid, and Heat. And if that sounds familiar, there's also a documentary on Netflix about her. She's a James Beard Award winner, and her cookbook is $16.65. It's also hardcover. You can get it on Audible as well as on the Kindle. And this is a watercolor illustrated cookbook, and I'm reading my notes here. You know how I love notes. And it guides you on different flavor combinations and helps you build your flavors from scratch. So, when I'm cooking in the kitchen, especially one thing that it took me time to learn how to do was turning water into stock, into a vegetable stock, instead of purchasing it, and it's, after you get the hang of it, it's pretty simple. But initially, sometimes I was leaving out salt. I would put salt in, but not enough salt. So when the food was done cooking, it wouldn't be seasoned properly. But this cookbook will help you develop from your own stock, your own vegetable or chicken stock or what have you, all the way until, layering a really good meal together. So, and also seasoning your vegetables. I don't know if you've seen the Netflix documentary. If you have, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. You can check that out too. But I think it's good to have the cookbook on hand as well. And then there's one called, the next one is called Nopalito. This is a cookbook as well as a restaurant, and it's inspired by a restaurant that's in San Francisco, and this is a Mexican cuisine. The book is hardcover and it's $19.99, and it gives you practical step-by-step instructions in Mexican cuisine from a traditional standpoint. So like all of us home chefs out here, it gives you an idea of authentic, real recipes, Mexican recipes. The author of the book, of the cookbook, is Gonzalo Guzman, and he's also the chef and owner of Napalito in San Francisco. So the book is absolutely beautiful. It has beautiful illustrations. So I'm looking forward to checking that out as well. And last but not least, I have two more. So there's one called The Mexican Home Kitchen. It's hardcover at $16.99. It has 5 stars. It's also a traditional home style recipe by Mele Martinez. You can get this book on Audible as well as Kindle. So check that out. And then the last one is a Brazilian cookbook. And I, have had an interest in Brazilian food for a very long time. This book is a overview of all Portuguese foods, or Brazilian Portuguese foods, and so I want to check it out to see what type of recipes are there. Also, I use cookbooks to try and see how to make to get inspiration for more vegan and vegetarian recipes. Let me know in the comments below. Do you enjoy cookbooks? Do you purchase cookbooks anymore? And what information do you glean from cookbooks? What's your purpose behind getting them? I hope you found this video helpful, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Oh, and happy Juneteenth to everybody. Bye.